Advanced and scenario based questions. First question in this category. If we define a group of customer names starting with A which has 100 customers and combine remaining customers in other group, what will happen? So there are two groups, one starting with A and the other one is other, which has all the names starting with any other letter except A. So groups is used when we want to combine some of the values to compare it with remaining. Groups are created manually and is not updated automatically. So what will happen when we remove few customer names starting with A? So it is deleted as the records from the database also deletes. Next, when we add new customer names starting with A, so it will go into other category as groups don't update automatically. Third, when we move customer names not started with A, that will also be deleted as the records are deleted from the database side. Next, rename to start with A. So we have, for example, J and it is renamed to Ajay. Still, it will be in other category, other group, as groups don't update automatically. Next question, can we add all in the parameter list? So parameters, as we all know, are single select. So is it possible to add all in that list? Yes, we'll see this directly in Tableau. Now usually what we do is, suppose for region, I want to create parameter. So I'll go create parameter. Then show parameter. So now the region parameter is selected. To have implementation of this, what we do is we go region equals region parameter. And then click on OK. Now we will have this calculation equals true in the filter shelf. So now central is selected. As you can see, this is single select only. If I select south, only south will be selected. Now, if you want all in this parameter list so that we can view all the regions data, what we can do is either we can create a new parameter of regions by clicking on here, or as we already have a regions parameter, we'll update this. Add all in that list. We'll drag this on top and click on OK. Now as you can see, all is selected, but nothing will work unless we update our calculation. So we'll update this region equals to region parameter or region parameter equals all. And then click on OK. Now when all is selected, we will have all regions data. When central is selected, we will have only central related data. Same for east. So this way we can add all in our parameter list. Next question, how can we add conditional formatting in Tableau views? So conditional formatting can be encoded through colors, shapes, or simply by highlighting important metrics in the dashboard. If we want to show subcategories which made profit in green color, losses in red color, and blue for no change, then how we can show is, we'll create a calculated field. So if sum of profit is greater than 0, then it will be profitable, which is in green color. Less than 0, red color, non-profitable, else no change. Okay. Give this calculation name. We'll give it conditional formatting. Click on OK. Now just put this calculated field on color. Change the color non-profitable to red. Unprofitable to green. Click on OK. As there is no category for 0, so no change blue is not here. What we can do is we can also show in shapes. Select shape. You can remove profit. Drop it on rows. Select shapes. You can select your desired shape. This way you can add conditional formatting through shapes as well. Next question. In a pie chart, show top 10, top 11 to 20 and other customers by sales. So top 10 and top 20 will be easy to create, but top 11 to 20 is a challenge. So how can we do it is, we'll first create top 10 set. So we'll give it a name, top 10. Top 10 customers by sales. Click on OK. Similarly, you can create for top 20. I'll duplicate this set, edit the set. Click on OK. Now for top 11 to 20, press Ctrl and click both the sets. Click on the drop down, go to Combine Sets and select top 20 except shared members. So this will contain all this will exclude basically the common one and the top 10 ones, and click on OK. Just rename also this set top 11 to 20 and click on OK. So now our sets are ready. What we can do is we can create a calculated field, name it top 10, 11 to 20 and other. So what this calculation contains is, if top 10 then top 10, if top 11 to 20 then top 11 to 20 and others. Click on OK. Put this calculation on the color shelf. Make sure your angle is pie is selected, and in angles put sum of sales. Okay, so now you have top 10, top 11 to 20 and other customers by sales in a pie chart. Next question. Have you faced while working with calculated fields error cannot mix aggregate and non-aggregate together? So in Tableau, in calculated fields, sometimes this error comes, cannot mix aggregate and non-aggregated arguments with this function. So why it happens is, as you can see, this is aggregated and this is not aggregated. So if you do any calculations which in which one is aggregated and other is not, you will face this error. How can you resolve this? Is either you can make this also aggregated, okay, or the other one also deaggregated as per your requirement. Next question. Have you made any custom charts? So custom charts are those charts which are not available in the Show Me panel in Tableau. So I'll show you how to create some custom charts. We'll start with donut chart. So donut chart is like a pie chart with a blank space in center. So this space can be utilized to display some information. To create donut chart, select pie chart from marks card. We'll select segment, drag and drop to color, sales to size. Okay, I'm making it entire view and click on show marks card. Now create a calculated field which contains nothing but 0. Click on OK. Now put 0 on your rows and then put again 0 on rows. Click on dual axis. You can adjust the size. And from the second one, you remove the sales and segment. And reduce the size of the other one. From here, you can remove the marks table You can hide these rows, these headers basically. Clean your view, remove 0 lines. You can change the color. Also, you can add information like total sales here. So this way your donut chart is created. Now we'll see how to create waterfall chart. Waterfall chart effectively displays cumulative effect of positive and negative values. It displays from where the value starts and how it gets there incrementally. To create this, we'll use sales, drag and drop to column, then subcategory, to the dimension, to the rows, okay, and then calculate the running total of the measure. How can we do it? By going to quick table calculation and select running total. Change chart to Gantt chart from the marks property. Now we'll create a calculate field, negative sales. What we'll do is we create a calculated field of negative measure and put it in color and size. Click on OK. And the same in size. This way our waterfall chart is created. Now bump chart. Bump chart is like a line chart where the rank changes over time. To create bump chart, we'll use order date on column, sales to rows shelf. Now we'll do quick table calculation, select rank. Now put region on color shelf. You can reverse the axis also if you want ranks to be in increasing order. Now select compute using region. Now change the measure from continuous to discrete. Select line chart to entire view. So this way your bump chart is ready. Now funnel chart. Funnel charts are used to visualize multi-stage processes. How to create funnel chart is create two vertical charts side by side. Reverse the axis of left chart, which will create the illusion of funnel chart. Now lollipop chart. So lollipop chart functions just like a normal bar chart, but visually it consists of a line and dot at the end to mark the value. How can we make lollipop chart is? We'll put subcategory into columns, into rows, then sales into column, again to columns. Click on dual axis, change to bar. You can synchronize the axis, remove the headers, okay, and then the second one you can, instead of bar, select a circle, reduce the size of bar, make entire view, make it this a little bit more. So this way your lollipop chart will be created. Next question, how can one swap sheets in Tableau? So there are two ways to do it. One by using parameter, other is by using show hide button. In this example, I'll show you how to do sheet swapping by parameter. So I have created two sheets. This is line chart of order date and sales, and this is the bar chart of same. So now what I'll do is first I'll create a parameter. String, give it a name. Line or bar. List. Okay, and then click on OK. So my parameter is created. Now I'll create one calculated field. We'll give it a name, selected chart. And then we'll write just our parameter in this calculated field and click on OK. Now our calculated field is created. What we'll do is we'll show this parameter. So this is my line chart. So I'll select line here and then go on to my calculated field and just select line here. Same we are doing for bar. Show our parameter here also first. Select bar. And then filter bar in this sheet. Now go to dashboard. Take horizontal or vertical container. Then put your sheets. So line is selected. Okay, hide titles. So now when you click on line chart will appear. When you click on bar chart will appear. This way we can swap sheets using parameters. Next question, how can one add a toggle to switch bar chart to line chart in dashboard? We can do this by using parameters or show hide button. In a dashboard, drag and drop horizontal or vertical container, make it floating. Now add your sheet. So first line sheet. Adjust the size according to your requirement by going to container and then 800 is fine. X 33 is fine. Y 45 and Y 55 is good. Hide the title. Now drag and drop your another sheet, which is my bar chart. Make it floating also. Same size as your previous sheet was. So 33, 55, 800 and 800. It should overlap. Hide title of the sheet also. Now select Add Show Hide button from the drop down. As you see, this cross sign appears. Now when you click Alt, your line chart will appear. Then again when you press Alt and click on the hamburger sign, your bar chart will appear. You can double click here and see the options. You can add an image also. Instead of hamburger sign and cross, you can add tooltip also. And click on OK. So your tooltips will show this way. Click for bar chart view and the image will be also there. Then your bar chart will be here. Click for line view. With show hide button, we can also create a menu like all filters will load when you click on something, and when you press cross, it will be gone. Like what we have in websites. Here are these steps. By using show hide button, you can swap sheets. Next question, how to create a common apply button for all the filters of dashboard. So to create a common apply button for this dashboard, what I will do is first I'll create a sheet, create calculated field, name it apply, as a text write apply and click on OK. Drag and drop apply to rows. Okay. Now drag and drop all the dimensions you want to filter. So I want to filter category. Click OK. Then segment. And state. Now select all these and put it to the detail shelf as well. Change the marks to polygon. Hide rows, label, name your sheet. Now go to dashboard, drag and drop your sheet. Okay. Now add all your filters from apply sheet. So here is my category. Then segment, state. And then put apply here, hide your sheet label. Okay, now go to dashboard, actions, add action filter. Now what I want is when I click on apply, in dashboard 2 for all my sheets, these filters should be applicable. So I'll click on OK. So when I only select office supply and technology and consumer from segment, and then state, Alabama and California, and now this is not impacted. So when I click on apply, my dashboard is showing results of these filters. So this is helpful when we have high volume of data in our dashboard. So every change in filter loads view and hampers performance. So a common apply button enables selecting filters first, and when you click on apply in the dashboard, views will load accordingly and at once. Next question. If the owner of published workbook license expires, then can other users see those workbooks? Yes, others can see it. If the owner of published workbook license expires, then his/her role will change to unlicensed. Other can see those workbooks. Next question. In a dashboard, I want to restrict my users to see data to their relevant regions only. How can such restriction can be added in Tableau? So we can do this by using row level security. So when we share our workbook with the end users by publishing them on the server or online, by default all the users who have access to the workbook can see the data in the views. But by adding row level security, the user can only see the rows they are entitled to. How can we add row level security is by using user filter. So by clicking on the server, create user filter, then name your filter, and on the left hand side from the server you are signed in, all the groups which are already there on the server will come here. So you will select the group or user, select what members can see it. So for basically East region, we want Andrew, Adam can see the East region data. Similarly, you can mention for all the regions. After creating a user filter, it appears in the data pane in the sets area. So drag and drop to filters, and then it will automatically becomes your context filter. So when you publish it on the server, your workbook, only those who have access can see those regions data. Next question, can we add column level security in Tableau? So there is a workaround to do this. Column level security restrict access at a column level. Customers of USA country can only see sales of their country. It is an example of row level security. But for column level security, only USA customers can see discount value. So how can we do this? By creating a calculated field. So we have used is member of, then specify the group name. This is the group which is already there on the Tableau server or online. So you have used that group, then discount, else null. So when you use this calculated field in the view and then publish it on the Tableau server or online, only those members can see discounted value. You can use it at the data source level as well. So you can delete discount from the data source, keep this calculated field, then publish this data source on the Tableau server or online. This way, column level security can be added in Tableau. Next question. In my organization, the fiscal year starts from February, but default in Tableau it is January. How to fix that? So we'll see for order date. Go to default properties, fiscal year, and click on February. This way, one can change the default fiscal year. Next question. How you add or remove all from Tableau filter? Click on the drop down of the filter, go to customize and click on show apply button. So when you select accessories, art, chairs, and unless you click on this apply button, this filter won't work. Similarly, you can remove it by unchecking on the apply button. This way you can add and remove all from the filters. Next question, how can you add graph in a tooltip? We can embed visualization within tooltips. So when a user hovers over a mark, the tooltip displays relevant data and details from the other visualization. How to do it? We'll see in Tableau. So this is the line chart. We'll go to tooltip, insert, sheet, and click on the bar chart. I want my bar chart to display below these details. Click on OK. So now as you can see, when I hover over the line chart, the bar chart is displaying and showing the relevant results. This way we can insert graph in a tooltip. Next question, how can we allow user to choose size of pin and histogram for analysis? How to create histogram is click on quantity, suppose any measure you can click and then select histogram. So now as you can see, automatically bin is created, but you can edit it. Okay. So to give end user this flexibility to choose the bin size, we will use parameter. Okay, so now give minimum and maximum. Maximum will be 4. Bin size, we want to add and decrease by 50. Click on OK. Now click on show parameter. You can select the range. So these bins are of 1.5, then it is of 1. Similarly, you can increase also. This way, by using parameter with bins, we can give end users the flexibility to choose the size of bins. Next question, how can you fetch first day and last day of current month? You can fetch the first day by creating a calculated field with this formula. So what date trunc will do is, it truncates whatever the date you have specified here to the accuracy specified in the date part and returns the date and time of the field. So this formula will return today's month. So suppose today is January 15th. So it will return 1st January and the year with time. And when you change the data type to date, it will return 1st January and the year. This way we can fetch first day of the current month. Now how to fetch last date? We will use date add also in this formula. So what date add returns is a specified date with the specified number of interval added to the date part. So now how this calculation will work is, first it will return the month starting date, just like above. Okay, so if suppose today is 15th Jan, it will return 1st Jan 2022, and then you are adding date adding 1 month. The interval is 1 and month, so it will return 1st of February. And then what you are doing is subtracting 1 day from this part. So this will return 31st of January, and then converting from date and time to date. This way you will have last day of the month. Next question, how can we change members of sets dynamically? We can do this by using set actions. So here I have taken region in rows. I'll create a set of region set, and just click on OK. We are not specifying the set members here. Now we'll go to worksheet as we are in worksheet. Actions, add action, set actions, change set values. Then our source sheet name is set A, target set is region set. Click on OK. And then put the set values in text. So as you can see, currently no value is selected. So when I click on central is included in the set. Similarly, when I click on east is included in the set. Now as you can see, all regions are included in the set. This is because if we go again to our set actions, clearing the selection will add all the values to the set is selected, but you can change it as per your requirement. Click on OK. Okay, now if you select central is included, deselect, everyone is out from the set. This way you can change members of set dynamically. Next question, how do you fix ambiguous location in Tableau? So sometimes Tableau don't recognize locations in your dataset. This is because sometimes abbreviations are used in datasets. So how to fix this? Go to map, edit location, and then this dialog box will appear. So in your dataset, if there is LA, NYC, such abbreviations are used, then what you can do is fix it by entering the location. So Los Angeles for LA, you can map this. Similarly for other cities. Or you can enter the latitude and longitude if you know the latitude and longitude of that city, and then click on OK. Another problem is sometimes the location is ambiguous. It exists in multiple countries, for example, a city. Then to fix this, add state or country also in view or detail. So Tableau will know and map the city accordingly. So this is how you can fix ambiguous location problems in Tableau. Now for interview purpose, practice some SQL FAQs also, because along with Tableau, these questions may be asked. So first one is, what is the use of union instead of joins? One should know when to use union, when to use join. Join related practical questions. Queries may be asked like written employee name, highest salary, department name from employee and department table for each department. They can ask you nth highest salary, like second highest salary, 10th highest salary from a table. Select duplicate records from a table, delete duplicate records from the table. Select top and records from a table. How to select even odd records from a table. Queries related to self-join. Difference between have and where clause. Knowledge on constraints, DDL, DML, DCL, TCL differences. Index, difference between delete, truncate, and drop. These are some SQL FAQs which are mostly asked in Tableau interviews. So here are some tips for the interview. Generally, interview starts with introduction, then interviewer asks about your role in project, challenges you have faced in Tableau, latest version of Tableau, and on what version you are working. complex calculations in Tableau you have made so far. So these are some common questions in starting. Then some basic to scenario based questions, depends on how your interview is proceeding. Best practices, how to increase performance of dashboard, visual best practices are some commonly asked questions. Also, how huge your data set was, what's the volume of your data. To get yourself updated, start reading Tableau related blogs, explore charts available on Tableau Public, and give your interview confidently. All the best for your interview preparations, Tableau learning. I hope these videos helped you. Good luck.